we started learning about author's craft. And remember how we talked about how author's craft is just kind of like the types of words they use. Does anybody remember what kind of words, Malia, we talked about yesterday? Bold words. What do bold words look like? Jahara? Yeah, they're usually darker than the other words. Why does the author make the words bold? Lily, do you remember?
Because it's something like somebody shouting.
Okay, he might make the word bold because he wants you to read it a little different. When we see a bold word, we know we want to read it louder. Charlie, you found a bold word in your book yesterday. Were you supposed to read it louder? No. Remember, Charlie had that book, Storms, and the book he found, the word was bold because it was just important. So today we're going to learn about our next type of author's craft that authors use, and that's repeated words. Can you say that? Repeated words. If you look over at our anchor chart, underneath bold words, Ms. Thompson has repeated words. It says, she is very, 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 very big. What word repeats? Jahara? Very. So repeated words are just when the author, you can turn this way, y'all, sorry. When the author uses a word and uses it over and over, kind of like we did yesterday in our poetry. In order to make our poetry have a beat, some of us repeated words. So that's a craft, Malia, hand down, that authors use. So just like bold words, the author does repeated words so that we read it a little bit differently. In our story, Froggy Gets Dressed. We've read some of our Froggy books. A lot of times when the author wants to show Froggy moving, he repeats a word. Listen to Miss Thompson read. And flopped outside into the snow. Flop, flop, flop. What word repeated? Kenyon?
Flop.
Flop. Why do you think the author did it more than one time? Malia?
Because when you step on snow, that's how it sounds.
Yeah, he wanted us to hear it, and repeating it showed us to read it a little bit differently. One more example for you. And the pigeon finds a hot dog. Miss Thompson will read. It's my hot dog, right? Mine, mine, mine. This is unbelievable. Finders keepers is what I say. Did anybody hear a word repeat? Jojo? What word did he repeat?
No.
That one. Does anybody remember what it was? Elijah?
Mine, mine, mine.
Yeah, mine, mine, mine. And notice, how did Elijah say it too? Did he say it like he was reading the rest of the words? No. When we see repeated words, we want to read them a little bit differently. That's why the author does it. So, now we're going to try it together. All right. Listen to Miss Thompson read the top. I'm going to go first. Once there was a big dog. Did I read any words differently? Did any words repeat?
Yeah.
No. She was very, 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 very big. Did any words repeat that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how did Miss Thompson read them? Jojo?
Because it has two things.
Doesn't have two bigs. Malia?
Because one was bold. I mean, it repeated.
It repeated. None of them are bold, but our word very repeated. Why do you think he says very more than once? Listen, she was very, 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 very big. Why did our author keep using the word very? What does he want us to know, Kenyon? What does he want us to know about the dog? Yeah, using it more than once lets us know that the dog was like huge. All right, let's all read it together. Once there was a big dog. repeated word, we're going to read it differently. She was very, 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 very big. Awesome job. The reason she got so big was that she ate and ate and ate. All right, try it with me. The reason she got so big was that she ate and ate and ate. What did the author repeat at the bottom? Mylana?
The A and what's the same? Day.
Yeah, that she ate and ate. Why do you think he repeated that word? Jahara, what does he want us to know that the dog did?
It ate a lot of food.
Yeah, by repeating it, we know that the dog ate a lot of food. So, just like yesterday, when you're reading today, both by yourself and with your partner, Ms. Thompson wants you to look for repeated words. Just like yesterday, during eat time, Ms. Thompson will come around, and if you have a book with repeated words, make sure you just set it next to you, and I will let friends share when we come back to the carpet any repeated words. If it's repeated, what does that mean? What will you see? Jahara? If you have a word repeated, what will you see on the page? Kenyon?
The same word.
Yeah, the same word in a row. Some of us got confused with bold words yesterday. Remember, for words to be bold, one word needs to be darker than the rest. For words to be repeated, the words need to be right next. I don't know why it won't underline. The words need to be right next to each other. Like very, 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 very. They're all together. So be looking for repeated words. If you find a bold word, you may Romello. You may still set it aside to show me. If we have time, we can share new bold words. But Ms. Thompson wants you to focus on looking for repeated words today. Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Zizi, are you going to interrupt me to tell me you found a repeated word? No. You're going to wait, and Ms. Thompson will come check during eat time, and I'll ask you if you have one to show it to me. All right.